Man, I hate how they keep saying that this man is a racist right here, man. But last time I checked, then he endorsed Jesse Jackson when he was trying to run for president to be the first black president ever. Wasn't he the same one that funded the Black Panther Party? Wasn't he the same one to send a private jet when Nelson Mandela got out of prison? Wasn't he the same one that black people used to always say, I want money or want to be just like this man in hip-hop community? Wasn't he the same one hugged up on Oprah Winfrey and Oprah Winfrey was giving him all this credit and whatnot when he was Democrat? Wasn't he the only president that took a peek at what Ice Cube was talking about at one point that all the other politicians overlooked? And then Kamala Harris sit right there and say what she ain't gonna do for black people on stage. And then 3 weeks ago, she finally wrote a 9-page talking about what she gonna do for the black people. Y'all and this media and this news, black people need to stop looking at the news. That's what y'all need to do. CNN and all that, because they have an agenda. Why don't you read the newspaper and whatnot?
Now, obviously, this video was made before Donald Trump won November 5th, but I felt like it was relevant for today's video. Today, we're going to be talking about these Democrats and their lies about Donald Trump and, the mindset of black people and how we all just assume he's racist because the media told us to. And yes, even though he's won the presidency since then, you still have this overwhelming narrative and rhetoric that's circulating that he does not care about black people specifically. Obviously, they include other people, but today we're going to focus on us. Trump gave $250 million of funding to HBCUs. He reversed the 1994 Crime Act, which disproportionately targeted black communities, signed the Opportunity Zone Act, 75% of black and brown communities, 75% were or are black and brown communities, I'm sorry, and he's been about us. He just don't say it to pander to us whatsoever, and he's, in my opinion, been somebody that's been extremely genuine. Seen him in pictures with Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks, you know what I mean? Yeah, Al Sharpton's, all that, you know what I mean? But of course, he's still deemed as, this racist guy. But if Obama said,
if you plan to enter the U.S. illegally, your chances of getting caught and sent back just went up. If you're a criminal, you'll be deported. What I'm describing is accountability, a common sense middle ground approach.
But if Donald Trump was to say that, he racist. Yeah, I know this ain't about black people specifically, but the point was, you had a black man, quote unquote, being able to come on here and say this sentence, and then this white man say that same sentence, but he's deemed racist. Weird. The one thing that I don't like about the whole blanketed racist statement is people use that when they don't want to, think, okay? When you tell somebody that, hey, I'm not a victim, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody who out here trying to make my own way. Ain't no white man gonna be able to tell me, woo, woo, woo. Oh, you're trying to look up to the white man and this, that, and the third, and you're this, and they become racist towards you. It's weird. I'm just tired of, our leaders telling us that we are held back just based off our skin color. Terrence K. Williams has a perspective on this. Oprah is a black billionaire. Michelle Obama is worth $100 million. America had a black president, but for some reason, they keep calling America racist and telling minorities that they can't get ahead in life because of white people and Trump. All of this, has been the rhetoric prior to him winning. But since he has won, this is the only excuse the Democrats have. All of America is racist. They voted this. Y'all just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oprah, you are a black billionaire. Michelle Obama, you are swimming in cash. Michelle Obama, you are swimming in an ocean full of money. Have properties all over America, oceanfront properties. Her and Barack Obama are swimming in cash like no other. Barack Obama was also the first black president. But for some reason, Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, and Barack, they are all pushing this whole theory that black people can't make it in America because the white man is holding black people down. A black billionaire is telling other minorities that they don't have a chance in America.
I don't understand it. And there's people out here who will argue you down about you saying that, I have equal opportunity. I have they will argue you down.
Who was the first lady of the United States of America is telling little girls that they can't make it in America. Barack Obama, who became the first black president, is telling young black men that they don't have a chance in America because of racism and because of Donald Trump. It's all BS. It's all BS. The most successful black people, some of the most successful black people in this country are claiming that other black people can't make it.
Which is baffling to me. Like, I keep trying to tell all of my peers, like, look, bro, y'all listening to rich black people tell you that you can't be a rich black people. It don't make sense. It don't. It don't.
Make it make sense, okay?
It don't.
It's bogus. It's bogus. But somebody has to tell these kids, these children, these young people that they can do it, that they can do whatever they put their mind to.
Amen.
As long as you try, you have to try, you have to take action, and you have to work hard and never give up, and you can succeed. And I continue to tell my story because I'm able to inspire and motivate children and just young people, period. Teenagers, children, adults as well. I'm living proof that you can come from absolutely nothing. You can come from the foster care system. You can come from poverty. You can come from absolutely nothing and make it in America. That the American dream is real for everyone, no matter your skin color, no matter your background.
Amen.
And that is exactly why I came out with this book, The Little Kid Who Can, to inspire and motivate children of all colors.
Amen.
That you can. Yes, you can.
Shout out to Terrence K. Williams, man. Make sure y'all go check this book out for real, ASAP.
Yes, you can be whatever you want to be in this country, as long as you work hard, as long as you try. You just have to keep going and keep going and keep going. You can't give up. You have to face your fears. That's it. That's what we should be telling children. That's what we should be telling our young people, is that they can. So I hope that this book, The Little Kid Who Can reach as many children in America as possible. I would really like this to be in schools. Is that a mosquito just be? Oh my goodness. I would really like this to be in schools, in the hands of children who need motivation, because that's what our kids need. So if you have a nephew, a little cousin, a son, a daughter, this book would be great for them.
God bless you, man. For real. Shout out to Cousin Tate, aka Terrence K. Williams, man. Make sure y'all definitely go support that brother right there. He's out here doing great work. But yeah, man, I totally 100% agree. I'm not going to raise my children to grow up thinking that they are somehow victims, thinking that they can't achieve the things in life based on their skin color. You know, I don't think that that's fair, especially with our ancestors fighting for our freedoms that we are afforded today. I don't think that we should be listening to rich black people telling us that we can't do something. You know what I mean? I appreciate him for telling the truth, you know. In terms of Obama and all them, yeah, man, they fit right in under that umbrella as well. And I'm just upset that black Americans, we keep believing a lie. Now, the whole point of this video is right here. I'm actually gonna get off the screen because my camera keeps going off and I can't really talk about it throughout. But this black man realized that Donald Trump isn't racist when he delved into Donald Trump's history. And it's all I keep telling my people to do. Just do your own digging, man.
I made a video the other day asking people when was the moment that they came to the conclusion Donald Trump is racist. A lot of people said Essential Part 5. We'll talk about that in another video. For me personally, it was the very fine people on both sides thing.
But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
I remember seeing that clip and feeling like, wow, maybe he is racist. And I just happened to come across this video on YouTube. It basically said that the clip was edited and that I should go back and watch the entire clip. So I watched the entire thing. it got to that point where he says very fine people on both sides. And I'm like, see, that's exactly, I knew he said that. There's no point in me even continuing to watch this. And then it goes on and it gets to the part where he's like,
And I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
so he said he wasn't talking about the neo-Nazis and white supremacists. Why would they show me part of the story and make me feel like this? Even in the presidential debate against Joe Biden, he brought up the very fine people thing.
He said, I think they're fine people on both sides. What American president would ever say, Nazis coming out of fields, carrying torches, singing the same anti-Semitic bile, carrying swastikas, were fine people?
Kamala Harris just brought it up on the recent debate.
Let's remember Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side.
People are still saying it, even though it's been debunked. Snopes just added this shit in 2024 that was a lie. It supposedly said in 2017. He dropped out of a presidential race because white supremacists joined his same party.
I'm not going to be running. The party is, as you know, self-destructing.
When you say the party is self-destructing, what do you see as the biggest problem with the Reform Party right now?
Well, you've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem. I mean, this is not exactly the people you want in your party.
Then you find that clip of him with Jesse Jackson.
Beyond that, in terms of reaching out and being inclusive, he's done that too. And created for many people a comfort zone when I ran for the presidency in 84 and 88. And many others thought it was either laughable or something to avoid. He came to our business meeting here in New York because he has this sense of the curious and a will to risk to make things better. And so aside from all of his style and his pizzazz, he's a serious person who's an effective builder of building the build of people. Last year, he was a part of our workshop, of our panel workshop on what are the challenges and opportunities. And so this, a year later, Donald Trump, for a few minutes, challenges and opportunities to embrace the underserved communities. Donald Trump.
Well, it is an honor to be here.
You see the clip with him on The View and him and Whoopi Goldberg. She's saying that they're friends.
Because I don't think I'm going to get Whoopi's vote.
If you did, let me just ask, if you did be...
And she likes me. She even put me in a movie. She put me in a movies, right? A long time ago. And how much did I charge? Nothing.
Like they say in the
It was a freebie.
If you did beat Obama, though.
People love this guy. Like Oprah saying that he should run for president.
Do you have a vice presidential candidate in mind?
Well, I really haven't gotten quite there yet. I guess
it's just
Oprah. I love Oprah. Oprah would always be my first choice. Oprah, your competitor, right?
Oprah's competitor.
You know what? I'll tell you, she's really a great woman. Though. She is a terrific woman. She's somebody that's very special.
Judge Joe Brown said,
I've talked to a number of black entrepreneurs who back in the late 80s and 90s, early 90s, were trying to get financing. They couldn't. Somebody told them to go check with Donald Trump. So they come back and tell me they got a loan from Donald Trump. He gave them a term loan, show up with the interest in the principal, one check, but they had to go see him personally. They independently relate this tale that when they saw him, he said, this is what you're supposed to pay me? This our agreement? I said, yeah. And then tore the check up, shook their hands, and congratulations. Now run your business. And this was when? This was back in the 90s.
Waka Flocka talks about how he showed him how to increase his wealth.
Get a C Corp to run an LLC. If you want to make it even deeper, go get a trust fund and run a corp that runs the LLC. You want to get even deeper, own two trust funds for your business and your personal to run that trust that runs all the business. It can get deep, my God.
Absolutely.
And Donald Trump actually showed me that method.
People will say that they want truth, but when you try to present them with information that goes against their beliefs of Donald Trump, they act like this.
He's condemned white supremacy over 20 times.
Oh, yes, when? Could you tell me when?
Yeah, absolutely. Would you like to see a video of montage of 20 times that he's done it?
Oh, actually, no. I'm more interested in walking up in...
But how are we going to learn if we don't challenge our ideas? I mean, you just made a statement that is actually inaccurate, and I can show you video evidence of why it is. I mean, would you like to see that?
No, thank you.
He's condemned white supremacy and the KKK over 20 times.
Over 20 times?
Yeah.
Do you have him right here? Can I listen to it?
Absolutely, you can. Let me pull it up for you right now.
All right. What's that?
By the way, I'm James. How's your day going, man?
It'd be a lot better if you guys were wearing masks.
We can socially distance.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Wait. You don't want to see the examples? I have 20 examples right here.
Yeah, he is a white supremacist.
It's just like Yuri said.
Exposure to true information does not matter anymore. A person who was demoralized is unable to assess true information. The facts tell nothing to him. Even if I shower him with information, with authentic proof, with documents, with pictures, When a military boot crashes his balls, then he will understand, but not before that. That's the tragic of the situation of demoralization.
The populace versus the establishment. Whatever they do to the populist candidate, they're doing to you. When you assist the establishment in crushing the populist candidate, they're going to turn around and do it to you next. Whatever rules that they broke to get at him, that you cheered on because you were so anti-him, those rules were broken so that they can get your consent. And now that they've used your hatred to build consent to break the rules, now they can turn that same attack towards you. And you've yayed and amened it into existence. If you previously believed that Trump was racist and then something changed your mind, I'd like to know what was that moment. Thank you for watching again. Like I said, I appreciate your time and attention because you can't get it back. Leave whatever opinions that you want in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I gotta say, this guy did an incredible job of laying out the facts, you know. I would have loved to see that video of Nancy Pelosi talking about how to run a smear campaign with the news network cooperation, because it goes definitely right with this, for sure. But man, this guy right here had his great awakening. All you have to do is go start doing your research yourself. And on top of that, it was very similar to mine in the way that I went to go look at a full clip where, in my case, it was the rally, and then I went back to CNN and I was over there taking up for Donald Trump. I was sitting there like, wait, he didn't say that. Wait, he didn't do it. Right. They lied, mind you. And I was doing that while I didn't like Donald Trump. If you want the full story of that, go to my profile. It's the very first video that you'll see on there that says how I jumped off the Democrat plantation. Y'all be safe.